Now today's one is a little bit tricky because this is pretty much the first time we've ever seen the term error intervals. And so the question would look something like this. So the height of something is 1.23 meters correct to 2 decimal places. Write down the error interval. So this correct 2 decimal places, what that means is that if we were to do a fork, let's stick 1.23 in the middle, then we're saying that's correct to 2 decimal places. So if we go down before that, that's going to be 1.22. If we go one up from that, that's going to be 1.24. Now the error intervals are also the higher and lower bounds. So this here is going to be the lower bound, this here is going to be the upper bound. So halfway between 1.22 and 1.23 is 1.225. And halfway between 1.23 and 1.24 is 1.235. Now the error intervals, sometimes they write down some of it for you, sometimes they expect you to do it yourselves. So what we say is that h is going to be greater than or equal to 1.225, but it's going to be less than 1.235. Now notice that this one down here is going to be equal to, but this one here is just less than. So let's have a look at the next one. Hopefully once we do a couple more it becomes a little bit clearer. So we've got 63.4 kilograms correct to 1 decimal place. So what we do is we do our fork. We stick 63.4 in the middle. So we go one below and then one above. So 63.3 and 63.5. So it's only the last digit that ever changes. And then what we've got to do is we've got to find the lower of the error intervals and the higher of the error intervals. So this one here, if it makes it easier, make 63.30 because that's exactly the same as 63.3. So halfway between 30 and 40 is going to be 63.35 and 63.45. So these are the two numbers that are going to go on either end of your error interval, 63.45. Now your W goes in the middle. And remember the first one, it's always pointing to the left, by the way. So W is greater than or equal to 63.35, but just less than 63.45. Remember the arrows always point to the left. Okay, so let's have a look at the next one. So we need a slightly bigger fork for this one, I'd imagine. So in the middle, we've got 612.123. The other one below it. Remember, it's only the last digit that changed. 612.122 and 612.124. Now the one in between that, we stick a 0 on them. It's going to be 612.1225. This one here, 612.1235. And these are going to be our error intervals. So 612.1225, 612.1235. And our length is in between. And so the arrows always point to the left. Remember, this one over here has to have an equal sign with it. And if ever you see error interval in your exam, which is in the new GCSE exam, this is what it means to do. So you're going to work out our lower and our upper error intervals first, and then you've got to put them into this sort of thing here. So now, have a go yourselves. So pause the video, have a go at it. And if you've done so, then what we have is we have our fork. And we have 3.3. So you go down to 3.2 and 3.4. So this one here is 3.25. This one here is 3.35. So the error interval is going to look like 3.25 and 3.35 with H in the middle. Remember, both arrows go to the left, but the first one has that underneath it. Okay, let's try the next one. So 2 decimal places this time. So we do our fork. And in the middle is our number, so 183.92. Then 183.91, 183.93. And in the middle, we've got 183.915. Remember, it's always a 5 on the end. 183.925. So 183.915, 183.925. Our letters in the middle, and we do our signs. Finally, you might want to go straight to the end on this one. So it's going to be 2.9725 and 2.9735. The more you do of these, you can just do that straight away. And then your letters in the middle, L, and the signs look like that. Well done if you got that one.